Okay, so I apologize again for the technical difficulties, but this might be a little bit easier anyways. So I just wanted to give you a little very quick overview of Word. What you just saw is me hitting blank, but if you go to new, there's a ton of templates in there. Okay, you can make certificates, you can do calendars, you can do your resume. There's all kinds of stuff for business, flyers, newsletters, all of that good stuff. Okay, so there's that. And then I just wanted to go through and I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew up top here with this ribbon. It is called a ribbon, and then these up here are your little tabs. Okay, and then you also have some quick little buttons up top, which is your save, undo, and then redo. Okay, or can't repeat. But the first tab is file, and that's where we're going to save everything, saving and printing. I probably won't do a heck of a lot of printing, but to show you where it is, just because everybody's printer is different and I'm not at your house, so I'm not sure how that would all work. But we're going to do save and save as. So save is if you've already saved the document, you're just resaving. And then save as is that you're going to name the document, okay? And we'll go more through that. So that's your file button. That's where your save is, okay? Home is super, super important. That's where all the fun stuff is. This home button or this home little ribbon right there is pretty much similar in all the Microsoft products, okay? So you're going to see that home button with PowerPoint, Excel, and all of that good stuff, okay? So there's that. You get your copy and paste. We'll go over that. You get all of your fonts right here and your size of your font. Your bold, italicized, underline. Your super strike, and we'll talk about those. You can make them a little bit bigger. Your word outlines, I call them, okay? You can shadow effect, all that good stuff. Your AB is your background if you want to do a color, and then your A is for your font, okay? You have all of your centering right here. You center your right side, your left side. Oops, I hit the wrong one. And there's that. Up above there is your bullets and your numbers. If you needed to do a bullet, there's that. And then you're indenting a lot of, of course, it's saying it's not responding and it went out. Oh, good Lord. Today has been quite a technology issue. So your bullets are up there, your numbers, your table of contents. Like I said, we're going to do a lot with that. Your spacing, a lot of things we're going to double space, so you're going to need that at 2. Okay. Your paint bucket. And then if we're going to build some type of outlines there, okay? Sides, whatever. And you head all the way down, find and replace. Those find and replace buttons are fun. I'll explain more about that afterwards. And your select all button is down there. We go to insert, and then we got to insert if you want to insert a table. You could do that. You can draw the table. Pictures from your computer, pictures online. Shapes, you can use the shapes there. Okay. The other important thing in here is your hyperlink. We're going to talk a lot about hyperlinks. Header and footers are important, and page numbers. Word art, your signature line, and dates. And we don't really talk about objects, but we will talk about symbols, okay? Because you might need some symbols and some letters. So insert is really just what insert means. We'll be inserting either tables, pictures, word art, hyperlinks, any of that sort. I'm moving quickly on to design. This is pretty much how you're gonna set up your paper depending on how, like what you're doing. If you're doing a flyer, anything like that. Okay, it's pretty simple, that part, the themes. And then you have your watermark. So the watermark is so confidential. Do not copy, okay? Your page color, so if you wanted to, you can see, you can change your color right there for yourself. Just remember, printing at home with ink is very expensive, okay? Page borders, you can do page borders. Page borders are fun when you're doing like a flyer. You can make that go all the way around your paper. I'll hit okay. Little ice creams going all the way around. That is page borders. Okay, that is in design. We will be using those. Okay. Layout. Layout is important. That's where your margins are, your size of your paper. Your spacing is in here too, if you need to indent. I love that Microsoft still has like the indenting. A lot of ways that you set up papers in Google, in Microsoft Office, Word, we really don't indent anymore. Everything is called block. So that is that. Reference. I will not talk a lot about this. This is if you are in college, if you are setting up papers, you need them a certain format, which is APA or MLA, any of that. We will talk about table of contents, which is at the beginning, setting it up. A lot of legal offices use this to set up all of their legal documents. We will touch upon this a little bit. Really won't be using this tab a heck of a lot. Okay, mailings. We will have a lot of fun with this. So mail merges, we'll set up a letter and then we can merge it so that all, everything will be the same, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'll explain much more about this later on. Review, just what review is. Spelling check, thesaurus. We can translate in here. So if anybody's having issues with me or needs to translate something, they can do that. Not necessarily me, but you guys know what I mean. If you need to translate something into a different language, it's right there. View is exactly what that is, how you're going to set up your view. If you're going to use outlines, grid lines, if you need that. If you need the ruler up there, if you need to zoom in, if you need to do a split screen, all of that stuff. Okay. I just, in 8 minutes, I went over very quickly the toolbar in Word. That's what I wanted to do tonight. So take a look at this. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but for the next class, hopefully we work out our technical difficulties so that we can just get going, okay? So there's that. Let me go. I have like 4 computers going on over here. I don't know if I had that book up or not. Did I not have the book up? So let me see. Just wanted to make sure you guys are getting this whole video. Fun. Okay, let's see. Maybe not. Okay, I thought I had this up. So just again, this is the book. This is my version of the book, but let's just see, open up the book. So you can see we will dive right in to this and go into Microsoft Office, okay? So what I'm really looking for, because sometimes it doesn't always come through on my, because of copyrights. So what I really want, like I said, is for you to get the digital version so that you can see the videos in here, because it will go over what I was just talking about, okay? So I just wanted to show you that quickly.
In the Word document with your name that you downloaded from MyLab IT or that you created and named.
Okay. And then one other thing I wanted to show you is we will be doing some stuff in, so like Google Docs, because it does in the book go through that. So I just want to make sure that you guys do have your Gmail. So you guys are going to have a lot, but you're going to get a lot out of this class, okay? Because like I'm really doing dual. So make sure you have your Northern Essex, make sure you have a Gmail, and we will go from there, okay? Because we'll definitely, it's very similar here. The text, you know, the fonts, the edit. The only thing that we cannot do in here is a mail merge. So it's an add-on. We actually can do it, but it's a lot of work. So, but I am going to talk about that. Okay, I'm starting to go a little bit faster, so I just want to make sure that you guys are good. I'm going to send this out tonight. Hopefully we get everything, okay? All right, if you have any questions, let me know.